Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video with some beautiful cars. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my 330i. It's looking pretty good. On the Apex wheels, lowered on some H&R Sport Springs. I love this car, guys. Honestly, I think probably the best daily driver you can get if you like BMWs. But tonight we're not gonna go for a drive in this car. We're gonna go for a drive in this car. You guys probably can't see it because it's a little dark here, but this is my 2023 G80 M3. This is the fun car. 330i is the daily. And tonight, well, I need some gas. So kind of figured I'd take you guys along with me for the drive. You know, I saw a couple of comments, people saying that I don't drive my cars enough. You know, I definitely drive them. I think I just don't really film it all the time. So I figured if I'm gonna go drive, might as well take you guys with me. I am gonna go get gas. It's about like 6 miles away. I go to Costco gas, and I know I got roasted for that once before, but the reason why I go to Costco gas is honestly for the price. Costco gas is just so much cheaper. Gas is so expensive these days, guys, and honestly this car is really pretty bad on gas. Like when I drive to work with this thing, which I don't do too often, but when I do, I get about like 17 miles per gallon, and that is kind of sucky. So I have to fill up this car with gas a lot, which I'm not a big fan of. If you guys are gonna get a G80 M3 as a daily driver, I hope you're rich, because you kind of have to be. Yeah, this thing is not great on gas. Whereas my 330i over there, that thing is great on gas. I can literally get like 30 something on my way to work. You know, it is a pretty cold night. I'm not sure if it says the temperature anywhere on my screens here, but it is a pretty cold night. The tires are definitely still cold. I was driving the car earlier today, but they're still cold. But you know, again, we're just gonna not go crazy because of that. And also, you know, I don't like to drive that crazy, honestly, especially not on camera. But yeah, anyways, we're just gonna cruise and hang out. And you guys can enjoy the beautiful dash. By the way, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like this big dash? Personally, I love it. You guys can obviously get a sense of what it looks like, you know, from the driver's perspective. Let me know what you guys think. A lot of people complain about it. I personally love it, but you know, I feel like I'm sort of like the rare case in that. Anyways, guys, I stopped filming and I started filming again because I was at a red light, and here we go, another red light. A lot of red lights here. Anyways, if you guys haven't been following my channel, I pretty much finished all of the aesthetic stuff on this car in terms of phase 1. So now we're getting into the performance stuff. So stay tuned for a future video. We have some engine bay mods already that's gonna, I think, improve this car. And then hopefully I'm in the process of trying to get an exhaust for it as well. So stay tuned for that. I don't have one yet. If you guys have any recommendations or suggestions, or hey, if you guys work for an exhaust company and you want to sponsor your boy, I will not say no, because I could use some help. Not just mentally either, but with this car as well. But yeah, no, all jokes aside, I'm working on getting an exhaust to make this car sound a lot better. We'll of course tune it. I don't know how crazy yet I'm gonna go in terms of tunes. This car is already fast, like, oh man, yeah, it's already fast, guys. So I don't know if I need it to be that much faster, at least from my perspective. But you know, I still like fast cars, and I still want this car to be a little faster. It has a lot of potential, so it would be almost wrong of me not to explore that potential. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do in terms of tune. So the current plans with this car, like I said, we're gonna be doing some performance stuff. I'll give you guys a little insight. If you guys haven't noticed, I think a lot and I overthink things sometimes, but I've been debating, should I actually keep this M3? Now I know that's a long shot, and you know, I'm probably still gonna keep it, but I kind of feel like maybe am I better off getting a car that could use more work? You know, this car is already so great the way that it is, and I feel like I'm almost sometimes worried to do stuff to it because I don't want to mess up the car. Like, I want to lower it, but are aftermarket springs really better than the springs that BMW developed for this $100,000 G80 M3? I don't really know. What about a tune? Like, is it really, I don't know. Like, this car is such a great package the way that it is. Sometimes I feel guilty about messing with it, and other times I'm like, you know what, it's still fun. So who knows? But I have been debating potentially getting rid of this car, still getting a BMW, but maybe something a little cheaper, and that way I also have some more flexibility in terms of mods, because although Keys Motorsports has been super generous with me in helping out with this build, I am still pretty limited in my budget, at least my car budget, in terms of getting mods and stuff like that. And I was just being completely candid and honest with you guys. If I had a cheaper car and my monthly payment was cheaper, I wouldn't feel as bad about spending money on parts. Similarly, if you guys remember when I had just a 330, I went crazy on buying those mods, and most of those mods I bought myself. There's very few mods that were sponsored, and even those sponsored ones were just like discounted, so I still paid for those mods. But I was able to do that because YouTube was making a certain amount of money, and then I, was okay spending a certain amount of money. It's not to say that I can't do that myself, but it's just I want to do it responsibly. So let me know what you guys think. Would you rather me keep this car, maybe make the content more about like driving it and things like that, or would you guys rather me get a cheaper car? Maybe the car that I get in place of the 330 is a cheaper car too. That's also an option. And then just dedicate more money to building that car up and really personalizing that one. Now, I am still gonna do stuff to this M3. I already am, and as I talked about, I have performance stuff coming for it. But I feel like it's not as easy to get stuff for this car as it is those other cars. That's just me thinking out loud, who knows. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying this car. I absolutely love it. It's my first M car. I absolutely adore it. If you guys are wondering why I turned the steering wheel like this, by the way, it's because I'm trying not to put my greasy hands on this car as much as I possibly can. Anyways, guys, I know this was a bit of a random video. It was just sort of like an update. I'll definitely do some more videos where I can actually push the car, but in this cold night with these cold tires, I don't think it's the best idea. Also, there's still a lot of traffic on the road. But yeah, anyways, with that said, I'm gonna fill up some gas. Also, while we have some decent lighting here, look how beautiful this interior is. If you guys didn't know, ivory with the bucket seats. I have some Keys jet tags over here. Shout out to Keys Motorsports. And a whole bunch of other random stuff. What's that? Oh, that's my phone. Haha. Couldn't even tell myself. But yeah, I absolutely love this interior. Ever since I did the yellow DRLs, by the way, I've been doing the yellow ambient lighting. Something I actually do want to get is the ambient lighting that goes like right over here. So, because I feel like this feels a little empty. This looks good. This is empty. Not this. I mean, like, in terms of ambient lighting, if this thing's closed, which I can't close because of the keys, if this thing is closed, there's really no ambient lighting here. So I kind of want to get that piece, but we'll see. We have time to figure it out. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Just a quick update on the channel and what's going on. Figured just doing a POV drive so you guys can watch the car instead of my ugly face. That would be a lot better, a lot more entertaining. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you drop this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button somewhere over there. And yeah, with that said, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.